Traders, good afternoon. November 24, 2014, 11:56 on a Monday morning or close to a Monday afternoon. Anyway, Citigroup, look what it did. The very first 10-20 minutes, it took us out. We were short at 53.84. Our stop was at 54.36. And went to 54.43 and knocked this out for a loss, okay? So right here, we took about a 50 cents loss or so per share. For JetBlue, remember we're still long JetBlue. We longed at 13.26. Oh, excuse me. And our stop orders at 12.90. And for Netflix, we went short last week in Netflix prior to the close. I believe it was on a Friday. We got in short at 364. Our original stop was at 389, but that was the incorrect stop. I came back and told you the original stop is 38.710. That's the accurate one. Remember, right now, Netflix is at 359 and change, about 359.29 or so. So we're up on Netflix about 4.5, 5 points. Okay, I'll pause it here and I'll provide you guys another update too. Remember, we got stopped at a Citigroup for a loss. We're still long JetBlue and we're short Netflix. Traders, good evening. It's 6 p.m. on November 24, 2014. It's kind of busy today. Couldn't provide you a lot of updates. However, remember Citigroup stopped us out today pretty much at the open or the first 10 to 20 minutes of the open. Around over here, remember we were long Citi in the beginning at 53.32 and we covered at 53.84. Just to go short at 53.84 and we put 53.84 and we place our stop at 54.36, right? So you got stopped out. It does happen. Looks like Citi's gonna go higher. That was the original stop order. Our original position going long was the correct position. I just assumed the Friday's move there was resistance. It was going to flip, go lower. For JetBlue, remember, we were still long JetBlue. We didn't get out of position. We got long at 13.26. Now, the stop order is still at 12.90. We're up about 15 cents for the day, or, well, 15 cents for the trade on JetBlue. For Netflix, we got in short Netflix, and we got in short, I believe it was Friday, or I believe it was late Thursday, maybe. And we got in short at around 364.12. Our stop order is at 38.710. And currently it's at 356.47. So, we're up about 8.5, 9 points or so on Netflix. But I'll pause it here and I'll provide another update sometime throughout, I guess, tomorrow's trading day. And start recording then. Have a good evening. Traders, good afternoon. It's Tuesday, November 25th, 2014, roughly 1:15 in the afternoon. Let's start with Citigroup to the left. Remember, we longed Citigroup first. We took a profit. I believe it was a profit of about, I would say, 50 cents or so. Okay, so we profited on Citigroup going long first about 50 cents. And then we went short for Citigroup, right? We shorted at 53.84 with a stop at 54.36. Yesterday it took us out, bounced to its lows, went back higher at the end of the day, and pretty much trading sideways throughout the rest of today's trading day. Looks like it's going to go higher. Original long was probably the correct trade. But, like I said, sometimes this happens. You cannot always be right. But we got out of position for a loss second time around. Not too big of a problem. JetBlue. We long JetBlue at 13.26. We increased our stop orders in the previous recordings. And we got out for a profit. Over here at JetBlue, we get in at 13.26. Our stop orders at 12.90. Right now it's 13.64. Gapped up higher. It looks like it's trying to head higher moving forward. That looks good for us in JetBlue right here. And now for Netflix. Okay, Netflix we got in short at 364. Our stop order is 387.10. Right now it's at 348.32. Remember we got in at 364.12. So it's about 16 points or so. We're in the money. Does look good. I mean, 16 points is good in our favor. I believe it could go lower, and we'll see where it goes further. I like to see it break the support level right here. And Mark Cuban, if you haven't got out yet, I think you still have a chance. I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update soon. Remember, this tutorial is brought to you by WorldTradingInstitute.com. Go to WorldTradingInstitute.com and review all of our upcoming courses. Traders, it's about 3:13 in the afternoon right now. What I'm looking at is Citigroup. Yes, I know. We got out for a small profit, then we got out for a loss. We're pretty much break even in Citigroup. However, this is the trickery where we got out. Remember, we got stopped down with those going lower, we went short, right? At the end of the day, gapped up, went higher, took us out for a loss. And then from there, trailed back down, formed support. Seems like keeps forming support at this level, and it took us out short, and it formed upward trend. The only trickery happened right here when it broke its downtrend, right? But it gapped up the next day and supported that. It broke its uptrend right here, and then it gapped up and supported its uptrend with a newer uptrend. So this area, this trading day, was pretty much fooled myself and a lot of traders moving forward in this position, because I believe a lot of them would have done the same exact thing when you trade based on candlesticks and chart and price action. Okay, so but right now it's showing a different picture a few days later. As you can see, our original long position was right, and it's still looking good right now at 54.41. So we just want to see where it goes. Possibly be we'll call long by the end of today. We'll see what happens moving forward. However, JetBlue pretty much trading sideways at its 52-week high. Okay, so this is where it's at. Looking good. Has a nice upward bullish flag, another bullish flag, several bullish flags within its pattern. Here's one for the day. Here's more. It's not a W edge because didn't come down from a downtrend, but you can see upward momentum with a strong bull flag going upwards with a huge uptrend, right? So we have, looks like it's going to bounce and break through 14s, maybe even hit 15, 16s real soon, especially with the gas prices at these levels. For Netflix, let's take a look at Netflix real quick. With Netflix, you can see we shorted Netflix, I believe it was $364.10, maybe 12 cents, something of that nature. I think it was $364.12. We shorted Netflix, and currently it's at 350. We're up about 14 points. Still shows resistance over here on the 10-minute chart, but on the daily chart there is some type of support. It looks like it created a hammer with a base at its support level right here. So we have a support right here with this hammer trying to be confirmed at support level. But we'll see what it does in the next 45 minutes prior to the market close. So I'll provide another update prior to the market close just to see if we're going to go long Citigroup, and if we'll get out of position on Netflix if it holds support at this level. So pretty much if Netflix breaks even for the day or goes higher, then its break-even point of where it opened, we probably want to get out of position. Stay tuned. I'll provide another update real soon. Trader Zelman here. 4 minutes to go before the market close. It's 3 minutes left. 3:57 in the afternoon. And I'm looking at Citigroup. Yeah, we got stopped out a few times, like I stated in my tutorial, for a profit and for a loss, break even. And now just went further back. I looked at the daily. This was its 52-week high right here, which a new high was formed for the week, a newer 52-week high last week, and into yesterday with a newer high for a 52-week high for this week. Okay. From yesterday, excuse me, and today, I apologize. That was yesterday's high, a new 52-week high, and today it formed a newer 52-week high. So, it didn't close at its 52-week high, but it went up to it and trailed back down. Right now, it's at 54.31. It's a great long opportunity. Remember, we got stopped out long for a profit, and then we got stopped out for a loss when we went short, right? So it's time to long here again. I'll put my stop at 54.05. Hopefully this time around it doesn't stop us out and we capture this long. For JetBlue, our stop order should currently be, I believe it was, let me just back it up real quick. Let me back it up. Let me take a look. Our stop order was at 12.90, and now it should be, just bear with me, it should be a penny below this low at at $13.35. So the stop order should be adjusted from 12.19 to 13.35. Pretty much, I would say, break even, pretty much made 10-cent profit on JetBlue if it does stop us out. And for Netflix, we're still short Netflix, and we're going to trail our stop order to 363.50. All right, we got on short at 364.12, so we made about 50-60 cents per share if it stops us out. I'll pause it here and provide you another update sometime during tomorrow's trading hours on November 26, 2014. And the market will close in about a minute from now. So wait for my tutorial tomorrow moving forward. Remember, Thanksgiving Day markets close. Black Friday markets open till I believe noon or 1 p.m. Anyway, I'll update this tutorial. We'll go further starting tomorrow, November 26, 2014, during market hours. Talk to you guys then. Traders, Zelman here. Good afternoon. It's roughly almost noon. It's 11:58 in the morning on November 26, 2014 on a Wednesday. Let's take a look at Citigroup over here to the left. Remember Citigroup, we got back in long. Pretty much, you know, down just a few pennies or so, about 20 cents from maybe 18 cents from yesterday's close. For JetBlue, remember, we replaced our stop order on JetBlue at 13.35, and we got along at 13.26. Right now it's at 13.46, so not too bad. For Netflix, bounced up a little bit today. Remember, we longed at 364, and we entered our new stop order at 363.50. Right now it's at 352.28. Looks like that's the daily. It looks like it finally found some more resistance right here, hopefully, but we have some kind of a reversal that started yesterday in the afternoon, early morning into the close, into pretty much today morning at the open till now. So we'll see if this turns around here. But I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update real soon. Remember, this tutorial is brought to you by WorldTradingInstitute.com. Traders, Zelman here. It's 2:08 in the afternoon, November 26, 2014. We just got stopped out of Citigroup again. Man, Citigroup just will not let us make a dime on it. We're down overall on Citigroup about $300. We pretty much broke even the first two trades. We made some money on the first. We made 52 cents the first trade. Second trade, we lost 52 cents. And just now, we lost about, I would say, about the same, about 50 cents or so, 40 cents or so. So we're down $300 on Citigroup. That took us out. I'm really upset because me battling out with Citigroup is not going real well, so I should stay away from Citigroup. Okay? But let's take a look at what other stocks are doing, especially these marijuana stocks. Been watching them close. They stabilize. You know, looks like an M wedge might be forming here. This really doesn't look good, but we got support and support. So we'll see what happens moving forward. I would just say, there's strong support, but I would say if it breaks down 13.1390, probably will go lower if it breaks through 0.1390. So we'll see what goes on with MJNA, medical marijuana. And let's take a look at hemp. It's pretty much showing same picture, same results for both of them. See, we had a reversal play coming here, but it failed with this doji. And it seems like it did the same thing with MJNA, had a reversal and failed. It looks like the hammer failed. But let's take a look at ERPP support right here. All three are pretty much borderline, bearish. It's in a neutral base, but looks more bearish than anything right now. So we'll see what happens throughout the other day. Goes higher, shows some type of stability for these three stocks. And NYEC, Oh, pretty much similar picture, just different kind of pattern, right? Um, yeah, same thing I would say. We really would want to see a huge run up one of these days. Hopefully Friday before the market closes, which closes at 1 Friday. Tomorrow market's closed, Thanksgiving Day. Okay, so let's go back into Citigroup. The crusher pretty much crushed me. And we'll see what happens moving forward. We're not going to trade it no more because obviously it doesn't behave the way we want it to behave. And, or for that matter, we cannot behave, I cannot behave the way this trade is behaving. So it's better to stay away. Okay, but I like to see if we got stopped out at the right price or if it took us out and it's going to go higher. So we're going to watch Citigroup as well. All right, so I'm going to pause it here, guys. Provide an update sometime later on today. And just in case, if you're unaware, remember, this tutorial is brought to you by WorldTradingInstitute.com. Traders, Zelman here once again. It's 3:47 in the afternoon on November 26, 2014. Just providing one final update prior to the Thanksgiving weekend. I'll start providing another tutorial coming Friday. Markets are open, I believe, till 1 p.m. So I'll probably provide one or two videos on Friday, on Black Friday after Thanksgiving Day. Okay, but let's take a look at JetBlue over here. JetBlue, you see it's at 1358. What happened was obviously it bounced lower today and found support. I'm pretty much bouncing around pretty much I would say where it opened for the day, just bouncing around, not a little choppy, but doesn't look too bad. It's at 1358. Our stop order is staying the same at 1335. As you can see today, it went to as low as 1343. Okay. For Citigroup, obviously we got stopped out at 5405. It's at 5406 by 5407. For Netflix, we are short. We're still short. We're gonna short 364.12. Right now it's 350, almost 351. Our stop order stays the same with Netflix at 363.50. Just about 13 points of where it is right now. That's where our stop is. Coming this Friday, Black Friday, we'll see what the markets hold for us, especially JetBlue and Netflix moving forward. And I'll provide you an update on Friday. Happy Thanksgiving, guys, and I hope you currently enjoying this tutorial. Traders, good morning. This is Zelman once again. It's pretty early. It's 7:53 in the morning on November 28, 2014, a day after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday morning. The markets close at 1 p.m. today. However, what I'm looking at is the center right now. Look at JetBlue, up 73 cents pre-market, or almost 5.5% up for the day prior to the market even opening. Okay, so this does look good for us with JetBlue. As you know, we're still short Netflix. We haven't decreased our stop orders since not yesterday, since the day before yesterday, which I believe was 363.50. Okay, Citigroup we got stopped out, and once again, you know, it's not working with us. So we're just gonna watch it, but we're gonna stay away. We're not gonna trade it. JetBlue's looking good for us. What I want to take a look at right now. Remember I told you about retail sales. If you look at the prior my previous recordings, I said, hey, coming into the holiday season, people have more money to spend. Gas prices are cheaper. They can afford more. And I believe J.C. Penney was one of them. Also Macy's and other main retailers. But I like J.C. Penney better because it's undervalued and they filed for Chapter 11. And I believe this year they can do a lot better, and I believe they're going to improve a lot better than what they did last year. And got my fingers crossed on that. Obviously, I didn't get into position J.C. Penney because wasn't paying attention to it. But that's something to look at. It could be possibly get along into today. And but it's still way too early to even make that statement. Remember, holiday season is just Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday, right? Today's Black Friday. Obviously, we're gonna go into the weekend with Cyber Monday, and then we have all the way until Christmas. right? And after Christmas, that's when earnings comes out for this holiday, well, this whole quarter into the new year. Okay, so we still have a lot of time with these stocks, like these retailers. As far as gas prices, well, it's pretty cold, and a lot of people are traveling for Thanksgiving, right? They're gonna be traveling for the other holidays in December, especially getting into closer to New Year's. So with gas prices this low, JetBlue and a lot of airline companies and a lot of shipping companies in general, you know, regardless if it's by air or by sea, or even land for that matter, they're saving a lot of money on gas prices. So I believe we can see though that specific industry, transportation specifically, go higher moving forward here. I'll pause it right now. 4 minutes to 8 in the morning on November 28, 2014. I'll provide you guys another update in a few during market trading hours. Talk to you guys soon. Traders, good morning. It's 9:33 a.m. November 28, 2014 on Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. And look at JetBlue, up almost 7.5% for the day, almost up a full point. Right now, this is only 4 minutes into the trading day. Remember the previous recording where it was up a certain amount of percentage. Can't remember exactly what. I believe it was about 4.5%. Anyway, it's almost double that right now, and it's looking good. What I'm looking over here is at GameStop. GameStop over here, just bear with me, has some type of support. I just want to see if it closes here. Maybe we'll call along on GameStop. Just bouncing around, looking at BABA as well. BABA looks like a short. Looks like possible M wedge approaching. So that could be a short or a possible bull flag, but it does look like more of an M wedge than a bull flag. Remember, we look at the longer term pattern, right? So the M wedge looks more stronger than the current bull flag that's not formed yet, but it could be formed if it closes on a break-even note or a positive note today. I'll pause it here and provide you guys an update real soon. Traders, what I want to do right now is trail up my stop in JetBlue. I want to trail it up from my original, well, we had several stop orders, but from our previous stop order from 1335, I want to trail it up to 1419, okay? So remember, we got in long at 1326, so we made almost a point, 94 cents a share on JetBlue. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's worst case scenario. That's if it stops us out. If it doesn't stop us out, or if we execute out of position, obviously we make a lot more. Well, we make more than where we get stopped out. But if it goes high, we have a chance to make a lot more, right? Okay, now for Baba, you see Alibaba right here. I'm just waiting for the time frame to close. Um, I'm looking at the highs for today, and I noticed that the second time they couldn't beat the first time highs. The day high at the open anyway was at 113.23, and currently it's at 113.22. So this high wasn't even high; it's 1 penny below the high of the day. Okay. So I'm just looking at it, and I think I'm just going to call short right here at 112.87. Okay, we're going short right here at 112.87. And I see there's 90s, 91 prints. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so we got in. And we're looking to place our stop order. Remember, we just got in short at 112.87. And we're looking to place our stop order. Just bear with me. Let me see. No. Let me just do it on a 60-minute. That'll look better. Okay. We want to place our stop order currently right here, a penny above the high of, well, the 52-week high, I guess, at 115.20. Okay? I'll pause it here and I'll provide you guys another update. Remember, we increased our stop order on Ford at 14.19 and we're still short Netflix. Traders, 10:30 in the morning. This is probably going to be my final recording until after the market close, or maybe I'll provide one more prior to that. Anyway, let's take a look first at, let's start with Netflix. All right, drop down for the first, I don't know, 50 minutes or so. made a small bounce in the last 10 minutes, but even though this is support, it doesn't look strong. It looks like Netflix will continue to deteriorate. For JetBlue, we got a bull flag over here, looking good, looking strong. Remember, our stop order is a penny below the low of today's open at $14.19. It's looking good. I just like to see a new high. I don't really like when it consolidates like this. Now, for BABA, um, remember, we got short over here. Uh, I believe it was at 112.87 we got short, right? And right now it's at 112.37. It tested, remember, we got short somewhere around this level right here with this green bar. It tested and went up to pretty much once again try to battle the highs of the day. Then formed the upside down hammer. Then formed somewhat almost a bearish engulfing pattern. It's not a bearish engulfing pattern, but almost. But it's trading within the highs and lows of today, and we'll see what happens moving forward. Remember, this tutorial is brought to you by WorldTradingInstitute.com. Traders, 10:42 in the morning, November 28, 2014, and JetBlue just hit a new 52-week high at 1490. Looking good. It's still looking strong. Seems like it has another up leg upwards, hopefully by the end of today, which the market closes at 1 p.m. today on Black Friday, November 28, 2014. Bob up, trading sideways within its high and low of the day. Still looks like a short, looks like a strong short. For Netflix, it's trying to form some type of stabilization here, but I think this section is really weak for Netflix, and I believe it's going to go lower moving forward. So we'll see what happens, I guess, by the end of today. I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update soon. Traders, Zelman here, 11:45 in the afternoon, 11:46 right now, excuse me, not in the afternoon, in the morning, on November 28, 2014, Black Friday. This will be my last recording during market hours. I'll provide you guys another update over the weekend possibly, what we should do next with BABA, JetBlue, and Netflix. But both BABA and JetBlue, excuse me, both actually, all three, Baba, JetBlue, and Netflix, seems like they reached resistance. Netflix reached resistance, but it's more sideways trading, upward pattern. I don't think it's going to make a dramatic drop today. I don't even think it's going to even come close to stopping us out today. Market closes in an hour and 15 minutes. For Baba and Alibaba and Netflix, looks like our shorts are strong. It looks like it's going lower. Remember, they're both down while the market's up about 60, 65 points or so. Well, 60, 57 points right now. So both Netflix and Alibaba look good as far as our shorts, and our long JetBlue looks good as well. I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update either sometime after the bell today or sometime during the weekend. Take care and hope you had a good Thanksgiving and enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend. Traders, it's November 30th, 2014, about 11:24 in the evening, Sunday evening, tomorrow morning's trading day. However, I just want to give you guys an update over this weekend prior to the market close. Bob pretty much trailed lower right here, as you can see, confirming our short. Same thing for Netflix, right? I wouldn't be surprised if there was a gap up on either one of those around, I would say 112 maybe for BABA, and I would say 348 to 350 for Netflix if it does happen. I also believe JetBlue will continue going higher. Remember, we have our stop order penny below of yesterday's open, right? The low of that, which was 14.19. And we trailed our stop orders for both Netflix and BABA as well. Our current stop orders, where they're at. I believe for Netflix, our current stop order is 363.50. Originally it was at 389, and then we trailed it down to 387.10, I believe, and then we trailed it down to 363.50, where it's current. JetBlue, like I said, it's at 14.19. Our stop order. We're long JetBlue. We're short Netflix. And we're also short BABA. BABA we got short at 112.87. Our stop order is at 115. It'll stay at that level right now. Currently it's at 111.54. I'll pause it here and I'll provide you an update sometime tomorrow during the trading hours. Traders, good morning. It's 10:17 in the morning on December 1st, 2014. It's a Monday morning. Like I said, it's 10:17, and let's take a look at what BABA's doing. As you can see, it dropped lower. It trailed down to as much as 105.76. We want to see what it's going to do moving forward. For Netflix, showing similar picture. For JetBlue, gapped up but trailed back down. What I want to do is capture some more profits. Remember, our stop order recently was for JetBlue was recently 14.19. So what we want to do is trail it up. I want to put it a penny below this hammer right here at $14.53, pretty much a penny below the lows of today. So we're adjusting it to 14. What did I say? 14.53, right? So our stop order for JetBlue increased from 14.19 to 14.53. Okay. Now for BABA, as you can see, it trailed down. I thought it maybe would gap up at the open instead of gap down. That's good for us. Pretty much right now it's at 107.73. Remember, for BABA we got in short at 112.87. Our stop order is at 115, but right now it's at 107. I just want to see if we can adjust our stop order as of yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place my stop order just to be safe and to capture something, because remember, profits is actually what makes you profitable in trading, right? So I'm going to place our stop order a penny above today's high. So today's high was 110.05. So we're going to trail down our stop since we're shorting BABA to 110.06. Okay, so remember, our original stop order was 115.20. So now it's 110.06. Okay, so we just pretty much covered our stop order we lowered our stop order by 5 points, and we got in long bob at short bob at 112.87. It's at 108.12, right? So we're up about, I don't know, about close to 4 points or so, about 3 points and 75 cents. So that's for BABA. For Netflix, we got in short originally at 364, and our stop order is at 363.50. What I want to do is just protect some more profits in case. Let's just back it up real quick and see what Netflix can give us, where our stop order should be. Just bear with me. Okay, our stop order should be placed a penny above this bar right here. So the high was at 354. So 350. Excuse me. Let me just double check that. The high was 354 flat, so 354.01. Okay, so now we increase our stop order for Netflix to 354.01. Remember, our last stop order was 363.50, so we increased our stop order by about 9.5 points. Okay, and remember, we got short bob at 364.12, right? So worst case scenario, we already make over 10 points if we get stopped out on Netflix, but if it continues to go lower, we'll capture more profits. I'll pause it here and provide you guys an update in a little while sometime today, with this trading tutorial. I'll provide you guys another update while the market's still open. Talk to you guys soon. Traders, Zelman here. Just give me a quick update for BABA. Remember I stated last week, oh, this looks like an M wedge, right? Look at this M wedge. The M wedge was formed, right? That's why there was a huge drop over here. Pretty much broke through support. We can see if it'll go lower here. Target price should be about 102, maybe 102.50. Okay, a couple of points away from where it is right now. We'll say about 4 points. For JetBlue, we're still looking good. It's trading sideways over here, but if it goes down and forms a new low today, we'll be out. For Netflix, let's take a look at Netflix, and it's at 340.69 right now. Remember, we got in short Netflix at believe it was 364.12, and I even contacted Mark Cuban on Netflix. I messaged him, told him to sell. Let me just show you that. Just bear with me. There you go, Internet Explorer at 371.83. I sent the message with an image to Mark Cuban at Mark Cuban. Netflix doesn't look healthy. Sell, sell, sell. Did he listen? This was on November 20th. It's December 1st right now. Did he listen? Don't know. He hasn't replied. He hasn't said anything. Hopefully he did. But if he hasn't, hopefully he'll take a course with us. Alright? We'll see what happens moving forward. Okay. Oh, and by the way, this is TraderCircle.com Twitter page. It's a social trading network. We're still building. Um, Still in the building blocks and phases of building Trader Circle. It wasn't built to my expectations and other traders' expectations, so we're rebuilding it. In the meantime, I do post some tweets on Twitter and post some comments on Facebook for TraderCircle.com. However, but I'm doing video feeds for individuals that want to learn how to trade, and that's what we're doing right now, and that's why this tutorial is available for individuals that want to learn how to trade or individuals that are traders but not successful. Uh, that's why World Trading Institute was formed. So like I stated several times in this tutorial, and prior tutorials in the past, go to worldtradinginstitute.com and take one of our trading courses, and I promise you I'll teach you the same exact strategies that I provide in all the tutorials that you guys reviewed. Okay, I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update soon. Traders, it's 10:49 in the morning right now. I see what JetBlue's doing. It seems like it's a broad-based decline everywhere I look. So I want to get out of JetBlue right here at 1473 right now. I just want to get out of position. All right, so we got out of position right here just to get out because don't want to take any more risk because from what I see, we should get stopped out as well based on what just happened here. Okay, so we should get stopped out. So instead of getting stopped out at $14.53, I got out at $14.74. I put an order for 73, but it got out at 74. Okay, so now we're at a JetBlue at 14.74. That's our profit. Okay, so we made about a point and a half in JetBlue. Not too bad. All right, I'll pause it here. We'll see what's going to happen moving further with JetBlue, but I'm pretty sure it's going to form a new low today. So that's why we try to capture our profits on JetBlue. You're talking about 20 cents difference. If I realize it's going to stop me out, I want to take my profits. I do not want to give I don't want to give it more leeway, trail my stop order down because I want to capture my profits. So that's for JetBlue. So we're out of JetBlue right now. We got out 1474. What we're still short in is Netflix and Baba. Netflix, Netflix percentage-wise hasn't moved as much. I mean, it's down 8 points, but it's only down 2% for the day. Where you look at Baba, it's down almost 5 points, almost 4.5%. And it seems like there's just a broad-based decline everywhere you go. And I'm going to show you on the left side of the screen. Actually, I'll show you in the middle because we're in both Baba and Netflix. But take a look at Tesla. Everything. We're looking at everything. See, there you go. Take a look at Best Buy. Anything I show you. IBM. All right, a little bit different picture, right? But it's only up 4 cents for the day. Okay. Let's see what else we have. JCPenney. Let's do retails. Okay. Macy's probably did well. At least I believe so. Let's see what they look. You see? I mean, I believe they done well. I mean, trying to shop for Black Friday and actually Cyber Monday to have huge discounts of Buffalo jeans. I'm a huge Buffalo jeans fan and a Joe's jeans fan. But Buffalo jeans you could get for $60, $70 today at Macy's, and they usually go about 100, 100 plus. Okay, so just a broad-based decline everywhere you look. This is what Sprint looks like. You see, pretty much any sector, any stock, except for Microsoft, for that matter. Let's take a look at Sony. Okay, Sony. It seems like entertainment area is doing well. Let's take a look at GME, GameStop. Doesn't look so healthy, right? Good thing we haven't long this. But it looks everywhere you look, I would say 90% of them are down or break-even point close to going negative. The Dow is down 65 points today. I think this is the largest downward move it had in quite a while. It was pretty choppy for the last, I would say, few days or so. Let's just look back on the 14-day time frame. All right, so this is what it's done, and you can see that today, well, at the open, well, this is let's do it one day. this is where it opened, and this is where it's right now. Okay, so if you notice, Baba, similar pattern, Netflix, similar pattern, and now let's just take a look at the composite, because this is the Dow Jones. The composite's the Nasdaq. Okay, similar, right? They look the same. The Dow and the composite, they all, these indexes, they all pretty much form the same pattern. And if they go down, stocks that are on these index will go down as well. Well, are in these index will go down as well. Okay, so I'll pause it here, provide you guys another update real soon. I'll just put JetBlue over here. I remember we got out at 1474. Our original stop order, we increased we increased it several times, but this morning we increased it to a penny below today at 1453. However, I saw this happen roughly, I would say, about 5-6 minutes ago, right? And we got out at 1474. So, and right now it's at 1462, okay? And remember, our original stop was at 1453, and I actually think it's going to hit that. And that's why we got out, because trying to capture as much profits as we can. I'll pause it here, provide you guys another update real soon. The Dow's down 72 points, Nasdaq is down 60 points. Traders, just a real quick update. It's 12 noon right now on December 1st, 2014. And if you notice, JetBlue over here in the middle, pretty much close to its lows of the day. Just within the last few minutes, it just printed 1455. The low of the day is 1454. And remember, we got out of JetBlue at 1474 because I saw it was going lower, and I knew I could capture an extra 20 cents. So why give it to the market when I can keep it for myself? Okay, for Alibaba and Netflix, both looks like they're trailing lower. It seems like I said, the whole market just declining. It's a broad-based decline, or well, most of the markets anyway is declining. Well, most of the indexes and industries and stocks. Dow Jones down 48, almost 49 points. Nasdaq down 63 points. S&P down 15 points. I'm gonna go have lunch. I'll provide you guys an update, I guess, sometime before the close. Talk to you guys soon. Traders, it's 2:17 in the afternoon on December 1st, 2014. It's a Monday afternoon, and Alibaba forms a new low for the day just now at 105.61. It hit 101.58 earlier. Okay, so just recently, I mean, like literally seconds ago. And for JetBlue, pretty much trading sideways at the lows of the day. Remember, we got out, believe it was around here, 1474 or so. And Netflix pretty much bounced upwards, but believe it's going to go lower soon. So I'll pause here and we'll see what happens moving forward. Traders, it's 2:27 in the afternoon. Just a quick update once again. If you notice, for JetBlue, dropped to create a new lower for the day at 1442.5. I believe the low of the day was right here prior to that happening at 1454. So when we got out at 14, I believe it was 74, we got out the right stop. We got out, we exited position because we seen it was possibly going lower and would have stopped us out anyway. For Baba, still going lower, looking good. For Netflix, had a bounce over here, but now it's trailing down. I don't think this bounce is strong. Could have a reversal play, but it didn't form after this hammer. So our short in Netflix is looking good as well. I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update soon. Traders, 11:47 at night on December 1st, 2014, a Cyber Monday. Let me just provide you final update until before tomorrow, before trading hours. So for Alibaba, it closed at 105.74. Remember, we decreased our stop order from our original stop order of 115.20 to 110.06. All right, pretty much a penny above where it opened for the day. For JetBlue, we got out, I believe, at 1474 or something like that, and we got out of position, so we got out of that. That's good. We profited off of that. And for Netflix, remember, we shorted Netflix at 364.12, and we several times we trailed our stop, and then right now it's at like 354.01, and that's right above here, a penny above this high right here, which is yesterday, pretty much where it opened up yesterday. So we'll see where it goes moving forward. I believe it will go lower. We have our stop orders where they're currently at. We have not moved our orders. Okay, so we'll see where it goes coming tomorrow into the trading day. I'll provide you guys an update then. Remember, this tutorial is brought to you by WorldTradingInstitute.com. Traders, good morning. It's 9:31 in the morning on December 2nd, 2014. Right now, obviously, you can see Baba gapped up pre-market trading right now. JetBlue also gapped up pre-market, but not so much. And Netflix, obviously, I would say gapped down just a bit, a couple of pennies, but during market hours is a little bit higher. Okay, so now we have Baba gapped up pre-market, trading a little higher after hours. Same thing for JetBlue, but Netflix opened up a little bit lower than where it closed yesterday, and it's trading higher as well. But we'll see what happens moving forward. The market opened up literally less than 2 minutes ago. I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update. Remember, we're short Baba and Netflix. We got out of JetBlue yesterday at 1474. Pause it here and provide you guys another update soon. Traders, it's 10:10 in the morning right now, December 2nd, 2014. Just providing you a real quick update right now. Just want to show you that on the 1 minute on all three of these charts, on Alibaba to the left, JetBlue in the middle, and Netflix on the right, it formed, let me see if I could do that, trend line for all these, formed a bullish flag on the 1 minute. However, what I'm waiting to see if it can close under this flag and see if it's a false flag or it'll continue going higher. Same thing goes for all three pretty much. Got an uptrend over here, and we got, well, it looks like a possible reversal head and shoulders play coming up in Netflix. However, like I said, we have supports in all three that I'm waiting to see if it will break. Okay, if it does break, our short's still strong. However, if I see it stabilize and continues to go higher, chances are we'll execute out of position and not get stopped out. So I'll pause it here. I'll provide an update real soon. Traders, 10:14 a.m. December 2nd, 2014. Another update. Just wanted to let you guys know not to rule out other support levels. Okay, there are pretty much two support levels in almost every trade. There's an uptrend and a support level, uptrend support level, and then the bottom support level for usually every trade. Okay, so you have to pay attention to those and not assume if it breaks through one that it's going that way. Alright, I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update soon. Guys, let's take a look at Netflix real quick over here at 343.20 currently. It's 10:17 in the morning, December 2nd, right? And what happened was, you see how it broke through both support levels, the uptrend and the support base. However, it trailed back up and formed a hammer above the support levels for both. So that shows a form of continuation support and could lead higher. However, it's 10:17 now, and there's this 10:15 rule that I'm paying attention to. Okay, so I want to see if if these are false support levels and stating that it's supposed to go higher, but really not. Because what I'm paying attention to is pretty much where the base is for all three, right? And well, we're still out of JetBlue. We're just curious to see if it'll go higher, right? But as you can see, for Netflix, it bounced through the support level and is trying to go higher once again. And it looks like a reversal head and shoulders is in play right now. For Baba, trading sideways. Remember, there's two support levels and everything, like I said, well, usually. For JetBlue, same thing. You see it's forming a new high. So it looks like it's going higher right here. It's going to continue going higher. We'll see what happens with both Netflix and Baba. I believe they're going to go higher as well. Once I see a new high for Netflix, I believe we're going to get out of position just because it could head higher and I want to make sure we capture profits. But we have a few more minutes left. We have 2 more minutes left, well, 1 more right now. And we'll see if it confirms resistance on the 10-minute moving forward on these two. Okay, so we'll see what happens. I'll pause it here and provide you guys an update too. All right, traders, it's 10:20 in the morning. This looks like a spinning top over here on Alibaba. So spinning top is an indication that it may go lower. It's not confirmation. So we'll see what happens. It's at its highs. It's 10:20 in the morning right now. So we'll see if this is indication for it to go lower or it'll continue to go higher and wash out the spinning top. It looks like it's heading lower right now. So that's good news for us. For Netflix, some people will call this a hanging man right here that was just formed and should head lower as well. I'm not too comfortable of calling this a hanging man really. Just unsure of this right here because some will call I would have liked it to break even where it opened and closed pretty much for this 10-minute bar to confirm that hanging man. It closed a little bit lower than what I wanted it to see if it was a real short. But moving forward, we'll see what happens. This could be a hanging man as well. Okay, just a little bit uncomfortable with it currently, and I'll pause it here right now. Provide you guys an update real soon. See on the 1-minute chart for BABA, the uptrend over here was broken, but it still hasn't broken support level right here. Okay, so once this breaks, this will look like a continuation in short, but we gotta be patient. Okay, for JetBlue on the 1-minute, it looks like it's going higher. Oh, do apologize about that. Just trying to fix this trend line. Alright, so it does look like it's staying above both the support, the bottom support level, and the uptrend move, so that looks good. For Netflix, it obviously broke through its uptrend in the beginning, however, confirmed support went higher, but the support level is still the same, but this is the new uptrend trend line, because, as time frames move, things change. Still, it seems like it broke through this one, but remember, we're looking at the support level. Remember, there's two support levels and two resistance levels pretty much in almost any trade. Okay, so you have to pay attention to those two key factors. Just because it breaks through one doesn't mean necessarily, or stays above one, doesn't mean necessarily it'll go that way. You have to pay attention to both. Usually when it breaks through both of them, that's the direction it's going. So you guys need to pay attention to that when you guys trade. I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update soon. Traders, 10:28 in the morning, a lot of quick updates right now because we have to pay attention to both BABA and Netflix to see if we have to execute out of position instead of getting stopped out. But let's take a look at JetBlue over here. This is its uptrend right here. It's a continuation. As you can see, it's holding above that and holding above the support bottom over here. For Netflix, the uptrend seems like it continuously moves, okay? So it was there and now it's here. And the reason for this, as time continues moving forward, there could be new levels of support and new levels of resistance, okay? So now we can make even the argument that, just bear with me, that this is also a new support level for Netflix moving forward, okay? So we have to pay attention to that now because it's stabilized above that level, all right? So, but remember, don't jump to conclusion, okay? Don't assume, oh, it's a support level, I got to jump in here. Remember, we are short. We do not need to exit out of position unless we feel like it's going higher. Right now, they all look like they're heading upwards because they're all above support. But all it needs to do, because it's at the support base right now, to break through. And we're not talking about on the 10-minute time frame or on the 60-minute time frame. We're talking about a 1-minute time frame. So 1-minute time frame is pretty close. We just have to see if it could break under it, right? We already know it's above it, but can it hold at these levels and go lower? That's what we're looking for. And as you can see, it's fighting. It's going both ways. It's in this trading range. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a guideline to show you. Okay, so it's trading within these two ranges pretty much. Let's say from here to down here. This is just a new support level that was formed over here. That's why this trend line's here. You also got an uptrend. You got the same thing going on over here. Okay. Oh, whoops. All right, you got the same thing going on over here. Put that in the wrong place. My apologies. All right. And you got the same thing. Well, take a look at what's going on right now. You see, look at that. Right here. Right? So you see them in this base of sideways trading. It could go either way. All right. After we figure out if it breaks through and forms a new high for today, or breaks through this support level, you see this is pretty much the high of the day. Breaks through the support level, it'll go the direction it breaks through first, and that goes for all three of them. Okay. I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update soon. Traders, you see if you notice on the 1-minute chart, JetBlue broke its uptrend, but still above its support level. Remember, pay attention to the two key areas for everything, right? Okay, so same thing goes for, Netflix. Well, I don't want to say the same thing anymore because once again, this is what keeps happening as time progresses. You see that? New support level, and it seems like the bottom is even stronger for Netflix. For Alibaba, see, pretty much same thing. It broke its uptrend over here, but it's trading sideways and formed a down red bar a couple of minutes ago, and pretty much just stopped right here. It seems like it stopped trading altogether. Right? It pretty much looks like for everything. That's pretty strange. There's no prints going on nowhere. Huh. Do you guys see any prints? I have not seen one print yet. That's very strange. Okay? It's either I lost internet service, which I doubt. Oh. No, I didn't lose internet service because you saw this form right here, right? But something is very strange. There's no prints in these three stocks. What is going on here? You see, there's no executions for all three. It's either something happened to the indexes. It says I'm connected right here. All three stocks just stopped trading. You know, one traded 6 million shares so far, another one traded almost 3 million shares. Okay, Netflix traded under 400,000 shares, but it hasn't moved for quite a while. Okay, there has to be at least one print somewhere. Nobody's printing. Do you see that? And it says I'm connected, so what's going on right now? Is the markets moving? Well, the markets is definitely moving, but why isn't it my charts moving? Let's just get out of JetBlue. Let's see what's going on. Maybe there's something wrong with my system. I'm going to pause it right here. I'm going to reboot my platform. Hopefully it'll work. I don't know what's going on, but give me this minute or two, okay? Alright traders, it's 10:47 a.m. I'm back. I had to reboot the platform, and now just do the guidelines real quick once again. Okay, I'll just do it for all of them so you guys get an idea. Alright, so whoops, there we go. And I believe this was the correct guideline. Okay, and we got guidelines right here. Oh, gotta do that for each one of them. Alright, so that's the guidelines. Trend lines. Let's do trend line real quick. Alright. It's looking like Netflix on the 1 minute's favoring us at the moment right now, but we still got it. We still need Netflix to break this support level. Okay? And JetBlue, we're not into it. We really don't care. And we got, oops. Oh, that's a correct guideline, but I meant to do trend line. Okay, so we have this. Alright? So that's what that looks like. One can argue and say this is its true support, but I look at this, okay? You can do, my apologies, you can do this, you can make another one as it progresses, say this is the new support level, etc., etc., etc. But it doesn't make a difference because we're worried about the support levels, right? Support levels are key factors for us in both Alibaba and Netflix. JetBlue we don't care so much because we're out of position. We got out 1474. It's 1490, a little bit higher, about 15-16 cents higher where we got out. And I'm letting this recording go on right now continuously because I want to see if Alibaba can break its support level. All right, there it goes. Now we just want it to close under this bar, right? If it forms a hammer like it did, like over here, or right here, the perfect example. All right, it did not break it. It held it. All right, so we want to see it crack below this and we hold a red bar. That would be good for our short in BABA. Okay, let me just go back into the crosshairs for all of them so I do not make more guidelines or trend lines. We just want this closed right here. We can see Alibaba go lower. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. You see how it's trailing up? We want it to close. We want this bar to close underneath the support level. All right. That's our goal right now. That's what we're hoping for. Okay. The larger the red bar, the better it is for us. Just hold it, hold it. We got another 10. Oh, there we go. All right. So this bar closed. As short looks good. Now look, we got Netflix battling support level for this continuation short as well, right? Let's watch it. See what happens here. Remember, JetBlue, we really don't care of because we're out of position. However, we're just watching and see if 1474 was a good price to get out of, or is it going to $17? All right. So we'll see shortly. We have a support level right here. I just want to provide this live recording for you as it's happening in real time, so you can see for yourself what a day trader goes through on a day-to-day basis. All right, the swing traders, they would not really pay attention to the 1 minute. I'm just showing you that the strategies I use work on any time frame. Okay. And you see it's holding the support level. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to pause it here. This recording looks like it's already over 2 hours long since I started. So I'll pause it right here. And it's just right at it. I want to show it to you guys. But I'll pause it right here and I'll provide an update real soon. Traders, 10:52 in the morning, December 2nd, 2014. Just showing you Netflix right here, the support level. It's battling, broke through. We want to see close under it. Remember, the red bar has to be under the support level. Where it's at right now, that's not under it. That's under it, okay? That's not under it. The red bar has to close under it. So, there we go. You see that's under it. As long as it closes under that white bar, short's looking good. All right, time frame close, time frame close. Short's looking good. It closed under it, right? Okay, so it's looking good. Bob on the 10-minute looks like it formed a bearish engulfing pattern. That looks good for us. This bar right here moving forward. So we can see it go lower. However, we need to pay attention because we do have, and I'll just make little trend lines. We do have support level, support level, support level. Well, on the 10-minute. All right, we were looking at the 1 minute. This could be a reversal, head and shoulders, right? So even one can make an argument that you could just do this. All right, well, a little lower, sorry. Okay, so the support level should stay above this level, and I guess if you go based on the guideline, this would be its support level as well. All right, so like I said, there's an uptrend. There could be an uptrend and a downtrend in every level, right? So one can make an argument, well, if they're going short, well, not like that, but one will make an argument if they were going short, that would be this would be the resistance level, right? This would be its downtrend, and this would be its uptrend. Okay? And the resistance level for, well, I'll just make another guideline because it's simpler. So resistance level would be right here, right? So you got a downtrend for shorters with a resistance level right here, an uptrend for buyers with a support level right here. Okay? And this is where it's trading around. So whichever way it breaks through first, it'll go higher, right? Stated that several times. Okay, you see right here? For Netflix, went up to the red bar. I would say it broke. You know, even though it made this bounce, remember that this is its 1 minute resistance right here. Okay, so we'll see what happens moving forward. Okay. But I say it broke and it's gonna head lower. It looks choppy on the 1 minute, so that's good. It looks like the trend has reversed a little bit. This is what it looks like on the 10 minute with a 1 day. So so we have a little resistance here, but it's not so much resistance. There's a lot of support. And now let's take a look at, well, we'll do first the guidelines. All right, so we know resistance is right here. There's few levels of support actually. This would be one of them, and this would be another one, and this will be the third one. I don't know if you guys want to go all into that. As far as the uptrend, I would say this would be the uptrend. Oh, bear with me. This would be the uptrend. Okay, this is on the 10 minute, right? Now we're looking at the 10 minute. We're looking at the 1 minute. The 1 minute was successful in both, right? Now, if it's successful in the 10 minute, obviously it's going lower. So we'll see what happens moving forward. This is the dilemma in trading. All right, don't jump the gun. Don't make any conclusions too soon. Let it trade out. Maybe you'll lose some, a little more, a little less, but you made the right decision and the right move getting out. Currently, JetBlue 1484 right now, and you saw 1489 print, but it'll still be 1483, 84. You see, it seems like it's cracking right now, 81s, 80s. Okay, so I'll pause it here. I'll provide you guys an update real soon. See how Netflix and Baba does moving forward. Traders, I really do not like the up move going on in Netflix and Baba right now. Oh, obviously JetBlue as a short looked good. We got out of position, pretty much a penny lower. Well, 1474 where it is right now. But for Baba, I'm just waiting to see where these time frames close, and don't like these support levels. So because it has a chance in the next 10 minutes or so to explode, and I want to protect my assets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decrease my stop order. I was going to say increase, but we're short. So I'm going to change my stop order. And for Alibaba, and I believe currently our stop order is at 110.06. We're going to change it to a penny above today's high. So today's high is 108.74. So our stop order now is 108.75. Okay, so we're just trying to capture more profits. And for Netflix, I think we're going to do the same, where we're going to place our stop order also today above a penny above today's high because it's nearing it and it battled it a few times. So the high was at 344.71. So stop orders at 344.72. Remember, our previous stop order, we trailed our stop down on Netflix. Our last one was 354.01. So we're decreasing it and capturing more profits to 344.72. I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update soon. Remember, this tutorial is brought to you by WorldTradingInstitute.com. And remember, just because I'm decreasing my stop order doesn't mean we'll be taken out. I just know that if it does hit our stop orders, it'll go higher. So I'm trying to capture as much profits I can while seeing if it'll still follow through and go my way. Traders, we just got stopped at a Netflix 344.72. Okay, it took us out. Netflix looks like it's heading higher. For Alibaba, looks kind of close. Could paint this a similar picture moving forward. But we'll see what Alibaba does. For JetBlue, this is a 1 minute, but it seems like it's stabilized over here. Right here, but we don't know how strong that is moving forward. All right, so I'm going to pause it here and we'll see what Alibaba has to offer us. Traders, it actually looks like JetBlue peaked, right? Just formed this, so it looks like we did get out at the right price. We got out at the same price right here, but just seems like confirmation shows that JetBlue did peak. Looks like it wants to head for a bounce. Just not sure how far, but we'll see. Okay, well, this actually looks like support over here on the 30-minute. 60-minute, still playing, still trading. See what we got. Nah. Alright, so this can head maybe to 1375 before it gets higher. That's a full point. Maybe we'll catch this on our next tutorial. We'll try to jump back in JetBlue. In the meantime, we're still short Baba. We got out of Netflix. Netflix is over $346 right now. And we got stopped out of Netflix at 354, I'm sorry, 344.78. Our stop order was at 344.72. So we got out at 344.78 instead. 6 cents higher than our original stop order, but whatever, 6 cents. Better than 346.08, right? However, we'll see what happens moving forward. Baba still, it's iffy, but it still looks like it has further room to go lower. It's in between, all right? And now let me show you what I mean by that. If I can, let me just remove the last and get out of the guideline real quick and mess this up. Okay, so let me show you this trading range that has formed. Alright, it doesn't get no tighter than this. Ugh, try and do it for you. Alright, there you go. That's the downtrend. That's the uptrend. Alright, this we can move. Let me try to move this out of the way. Alright, so this, well, we'll leave that there. So this is the downtrend right here, right? You see how it's still in the trend? This is the uptrend right here. It's in between these two. Alright, so if it goes through one way, remember it has to break through that other way for it to continue that pattern. If it doesn't break through the other one, either the bottom, the support bottom, or the resistance top, it could just rebound, go to here, then start going down. So we'll see. It's either going to go one way or another because the trading range got narrower. It's just within these two ranges from, I would say, you could even make an argument that this could be one too, right? Let me just increase this right here. Okay, so this is a trading range. Now, if this uptrend is broken, chances are it's going to test this area. Now, if it tests this area and breaks, it'll continue going lower. However, if it tests this area and bounces, well, we'll see if it breaks this support level, okay? I mean, this resistance level up here. That's what it's all about. And this is a 10-minute chart, so I'll pause it here and provide you guys an update, I guess, in 7 minutes. We'll see what happens then. Traders, it's 11:38 in the morning. 2 more minutes before this bar closes right here. Okay, remember we were just discussing about the uptrend, the downtrend, and support and resistance levels. Okay, now let's just zoom in and look on the 1-minute time frame for each bar, just to get an indication of what it's done. Remember, this is what it looked like on the 1 minute when I formed these trend lines and the support. This was a support, this was its trading range. You see how it broke through? This is its top, and now it's at resistance again, battle resistance. And you can say support is right here. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to steal this bad boy and put it right there because I think we have enough lines. Okay? So now support's over here, right? It's at support level. This is its new resistance level, just a little bit higher. Let's, time frames change. Support and resistance sometimes are different areas when they were where they were 10 minutes ago. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. All right, it broke through this level, and now it's trading through this level. And we have, I believe, the time frame is about to close. Yeah, it just closed. Let's take a look on the 10-minute, 1 day. Let's see how that formed. You see how it broke through. It's this red bar is under this uptrend. So that looks good for our short, right? Also looks like a M wedge is in play, right? And also a possible bear flag. So we got M wedge, a possible bear flag, and the uptrend was broken. It's just battling the support level. So this really looks good for our short in Alibaba right now. If it breaks through this bar, we can see a huge drop moving forward. For Netflix, we got stopped out. Still looks strong. JetBlue, sideways, choppy trading. Looked like it peaked. Maybe it'll trade sideways for a couple of days, or maybe it'll trade down about a point, maybe a little bit more than that before it continues to go up. But it's choppy. Better to take your money and put it into something else where you can turn your money rather than it just be flatlined for a couple of days. All right. Pause it here. Provide you guys another update soon. Remember, this tutorial is brought to you by WorldTradingInstitute.com. Courses are available online right now. Go to WorldTradingInstitute.com and review our upcoming courses. Traders, 11:50 in the morning, December 2nd, 2014. You notice a bear flag is being formed on JetBlue as well. For Alibaba, this bear flag's still in position. However, it better make its move soon. We have to see a red bar here moving forward. It broke through this uptrend. However, it's still below this downtrend, which is good, but we need a red bar. We need to stay below this downtrend. Remember, the support levels right here. This is the support level. This is the resistance level. Whichever way it breaks first and has the bar, a solid bar, close below it or above it, it will go that way. All right. So I'll pause it here and provide you guys another update soon. Traders, 11:54 in the morning. December 2nd, 2014. Now the uptrend has changed to right here. You see that? Trading range is getting tighter between the resistance and the support level. Well, the uptrend and the downtrend, that trading range. The resistance level and the support level, this is support level, this is resistance level, pretty much at the same levels. They will not change until obviously it breaks through one way or the other. However, it's in the trading range between the uptrend and the downtrend right now, as you can see. And we'll see what happens moving forward. It's real tight tradings for buyers and sellers, and it will eventually go one way or the other. Traders, it's 1:12 in the afternoon, December 2nd, 2014. BABA's at 108.67. It looks like it's heading higher. Remember, we had our stop at 108.75. I will just get out right here, save a couple of pennies. It's not a big deal, but it looks like it's heading higher. I'm going to stop this tutorial. We made several trades in the last 2+ weeks. We're up. I'm going to pause it here, then I'm just going to follow up with a calculator and let you know what we made in the last 2 weeks. All right, traders, real quick wrap up. Since we started this tutorial, we entered several positions, I believe. 5, 6, 7, I believe about 7 or 8 positions. Citigroup, we jumped in a few times at the end. We first made 52 cents. First we lost 52 cents, then we made 52 cents, and we lost 50 cents. So we're down about 300 on Citigroup. Remember, we take original 300 risk with every trade before we're moving forward. No more than 350. For JetBlue, we got in at 13.26. We sold at 14.74. Original stop order was 12.90. So we took about a 35 cents risk, right? And that's 1,000 shares, $350. We made about a point. A little bit more than a point, excuse me. We made about a point and a half. So right then and there, we made just about $1,500. Covered the $300 loss on Citigroup. Now we're up 1,200, right? For Gilead, we lost 2 points, 150 shares, $300. So that goes down back to 900. For Netflix, we shorted at 364, and we covered at 344. So we made about 20 points on Netflix, and our original stop order was at 389. So we took a huge risk at the beginning. Then we trailed it down. So we only picked up, I would say 20 shares or so, or 25 shares. So let's do 25 shares times 20 points. And this is how much we made on Netflix, an additional $500. For Baba, we shorted at 112, and our stop order was at 110. So we took, at 112.87 with our stop order at 115. So we took about, I would say, a 5-point risk. 5-point risk, we're, I guess, 100 shares, 5 points is $500. That's too much. So got 75 shares, about $300 mark. So we're doing 75 times, and we got out for a total on Alibaba at 344. I apologize, at 108.75. So we got out for about 4-point profit. So we got 75 shares times 4. Okay, so we made an additional $300. So altogether we made about $1,600 in 2 weeks. Nothing spectacular, but at the same time we're still profiting. That's taking a risk on about $300 to $350 a share per trade. Pause it here. I'll upload this tutorial, worldtradinginstitute.com, and the YouTube feed. I'll start a new recording sometime either today or tomorrow during trading hours. Take care.